Hey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making these pockets. I'm also showing you what you could put in them as well. I'm showing you what you could make them out of, not just book page, because that's what it seems to be traditionally, book page. So I've made them out of other things as well, just to show you, okay, and give you inspiration, okay. And also you can put them in your journal. You can stick these ones in your journal because of that. Some of them are tiny, so, and even that one can go in your journal. I would use that as a tuck spot there, and I've got a thing hanging on it. Okay, so I'd use that as a tuck spot in my journal. I wouldn't have that big thing in there really, that's just a joke. I put that in at the end for fun. So I would say thank you so much to anybody who has subscribed to my channel. I am very grateful for that. It does help my channel to grow, and that is supporting me as well. And also if you give me a thumbs up as well, that's very much supporting. It helps people see the video as well, and give me a comment. I think that does as well. I think give me a comment does. And thank you so much to people who told me where they live. I love it. Okay, even though give me a flag. I think I've seen a flag from Caroline, and that was Canada. Today I've said, she just said something to me today, so that's really nice. Really appreciate that. So if you just give me a flag from your country, I'll have to find out what it is, won't I? So that's absolutely amazing. I'm really thrilled that people have been telling me. I mean, I do remember some, I think they mentioned it before, like Sherry said she was from West Virginia before. And oh yes, I thought, oh yes, of course she is. So yes, I did see the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia as I went past, and that's West Virginia, isn't it? That's the, I think that's the, between Virginia and West Virginia, because I did visit Virginia as a child. There's somebody else from Virginia who said they came from Virginia as well. So that's, by the way, I've got, if you're talking about America, which is a lot of them, most of them I think, and obviously Canada as well. I've got relations. I've got some relations in just about every state. It's quite surprising. I thought, wow, we've got this state, that state, you know, all these, and it's just amazing how many I've got over there. So quite surprising, you know. I didn't realise it, because it's disappeared from the ancestry site. I thought, where have they gone? They've probably moved over to America or Australia or somewhere. Okay then. So let's go and find out how we do this today. Right then, so what we're going to do then, we're going to make these little pockets. So it's got something on there. It's got something. I found this piece of paper. This is what I made one before, and I made it out of this exact size, and it's got this. But I'm going to leave that, see what happens. I either make the mistake, show you don't have to. So let's see what happens there. I've got a relation called that, by the way, Georgia Johnson. But way back, way in the past, probably 1800s or before. Right, there we go. So I'm going to fold it like this. You know, all these little bits that get in the way. Right, let's see. I'll try and make it a square. Let's see if I can make it into a. So that's like a right angle. A right angle. Let's be posh and say angle. Right, so make it into a right angle like that. And then you fold it up. Well, it depends actually how far you want it. Okay, so to there-ish, yeah? No. Let's have that bit of a... I'm going to have that a bit of an ear thing there. So there's... What are you doing, dog? He's wandering about by my feet. I want that a bit further up that way, don't I? Why is that so... It might depend on the size of your paper, actually. And what your paper you're using. I'm going to make that a little bit further up that way, because otherwise that's going to not be a nice little thing there. Right, so there, that goes there. So then I've got two nice little ear shapes there. This is just one of those weird little things. Okay, so I'm going to pull that down so that's level with that. Make sure that's in. You need a bone folder, of course, if you've got one handy, which, yeah, okay, mine isn't. Or scissors. I'm okay with my fingers. Right, with this one before, what I did was I stapled it along here. I've left a little gap there, but I don't think that'll matter. Yeah, because I'm going to glue that and that'll make an extra little pocket there, you know. I'm going to staple it with any size staples. Just going to staple it as near as I can to the bottom. As long as you're not going to put any little tiny bits in there that are going to slip through. About 5 in, I think. Okay, like this, yes. Right, oh, it's gone over the edge. Right, okay, I'm not sure if I meant that to happen, but there we go. Let's just take that out and rethink that one. Let's have a look. I might take that one out. I've got nails. Will be used as a... Oh no, I can't. How am I going to do this one? Oh, hold on, that is actually not... There we go, yeah, so I can just put another one in there, hopefully not quite so near the edge. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so you could either, I suppose you could put a bit of paper underneath, couldn't you, and seal that down as well, instead of putting the staples. Put a bit of paper either side. Anyway, this is what I did before. I made this, and then I used a stencil, but I don't know about that one. I like that one. Do you know what? I've got hundreds of stencils and I don't know which one to use. There's a Tim Holtz one there. Look. Very nice. And let's see what we've got in. One I haven't used yet because it's not in the packet. Anything that's in the packet I haven't used. I wouldn't put it back. So no, I haven't. And I know I haven't used it anyway because I haven't got stuff all over it. Which it normally would have. Right, so I need a brush, which I like to use. Okay, so I'm just going to put that straight on there. Oh, look, we've got a butterfly there. Let's have a butterfly on there as well. The whimsical one, yay. Whimsical butterfly. Let's have that. And I'm going to get pink. So I'm going to get picked even, raspberry, which is my old pink. That's not originally pink on there, it's something like a yellowy colour. I'm going to go over that and I'm going to put all these pretty patterns on. Oh no, I'm shaking the camera now, aren't I? Sorry dear, I didn't mean to shake the camera. Yeah, they've gone out, you know, and they've left. They've gone to watch one of the horror films that I don't know. I'm not keen on. Something or other. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah. Oh. Do you know what I've got as well? Do you know what I've got? Wait a minute. I've got to find them. Hold on. Right then. Right. So I did find some. But there's another one. There's like 4 rolls. Yeah. Let's use the new ones. I've probably got some old ones of these somewhere. Yeah, I've had these before. I like this cherry. I'm going to use that. There's a thing with a cherry on and I like them. So let's have a cherry on top, shall we? Yay. Here's the cherry ones. I think it's cherries. There's something, aren't there? Or there's something like cherries anyway. They look a bit like cherries to me. Right, so what I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to glue this first because that's going to make an extra pocket. And look, not stenciled, trying to say. Right, let's see if this actually, come on dear. Is this going to come out? Yes, it's had the pin on. It can't argue, you know. It's had the pin on. It can't argue with me about that because it did. Just found it in that bag that I took all the way downstairs. Had the pin on, yes. Right, so let's go. Right, if you remember these, I don't know if it does it to you. I know. And oh, I've got something else to tell you as well. The thing I was going to tell you last time, I thought, I've got time now to tell you. Haha. Because I do that thing. I don't know if anybody else does it. If I hear a fact, I can't get it out of my head. And it would be about 19, it must be 1987 or 1988. My teacher, now this was at college, not at because I did extra exams at college, and so we did, I think, English language. And of course, what does my teacher tell me one day? Or tell the whole class, actually. But I thought, and I bet that I'm the only person who never remembers. You can't say, you've got to, something's either unique or it isn't. And that's what it is. That's the thing that's got to me all these years. It's either unique or it isn't. You can't say something's very unique. Because it's not. It's either unique or it isn't. So every time somebody says very unique, I go, no, it's not. It's either unique or it isn't. So if anybody tells me something's very unique, yeah, that's why I've never said, it might sometimes put in my thing, unique. I would never say very unique. I know, it's hilarious, isn't it? I know. Yeah, that's what I'm like, I'm afraid. That's what it is. That's what I do. And I do annoy myself, and I annoy other people as well. Because you can't say that. You can't say very unique. It's quite unique. You can't say that. So now you all know. So remember that, everybody. So now I've taught you all it. Or if you probably knew anyway. Somebody said it yesterday. Who was it? Somebody said, I don't know what I was watching. But somebody said you can't say that. And I said, no, you can't. I thought to myself, okay, you're right. You can't say that. Right, there we go. So I now have put a bit of washi tape on. I've put it on this pocket here at the front, and that pocket there at the front, and that pocket has this pocket. If I join that together, that's what I've done. Look, didn't mean to do that. So that's got a sort of little tuck thing there. So there's basically 5, isn't there? I haven't got one on the front of that. Do I need one? Yes. Right, so I'm going to put a little tuck here, and the dog's wandering around as if, oh, it's not, he's okay, he's lying down. Because they were going out, he assumed he was going out, and he was getting excited, but we've already been for a long walk this morning, so he can't moan. Right, I can put that there like that. Okay, so now you've got a little thing there. Let me show you. Oh yeah, there's the thing. Let's put that in there. So you've got a little pocket there, and you've got a little tuck thing there. Pocket there, and a pocket here. So that's basically 5 little pockets. And, well, last time I put Nouveau drops on, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this time. I haven't found them. I have found them straight away, but I don't know whether to do that or not. Mind you, I can show you other things, can't I? If I put these on there, because it does look ever so nice, you know. Because I'm going to show you different ideas. I'm going to show you different ways of doing this. You know how to make these. I'm thinking you haven't got book pages or something like that. Yeah, so it's up, down, and make sure you separate that little drop there. I'm going to go along here. Yeah, I was watching videos of your dogs being reunited with their owners earlier, and our dog was going with. He loved it. He loved all the noises they were making, and he had to have cuddles as well. He's that sort of dog. Right, there we go. I can do this quite fast. Oh, don't do it too fast though, otherwise you'll be joining. Well, you don't want to join. Right, so that's that one. Let's try that. Now, the reason I'm going to do other ones, I'm going to try it with different, look, nearly. It's with different materials. I thought, well, I've done it with book page. What about something else? It's got to be, I think they've got to be that shape though. They've got to be sort of like a rectangular shape. Let's see what else we've got. We might have some scraps somewhere, might we? I was thinking about this immediately. I usually make Oh dear, where is, have we got another bit of that somewhere? Hold on. Usually make envelopes from that. Oh no, it's there, look. So we can make a small one, couldn't we? So I'm going to make a smaller one. I don't know, let's try it. Let's try it. Now let's get the machine. Yes, here. Right, the machine was on the floor, of course, yes, because when it's near me, there's nothing, no surface to lay it on. No, we put it this way. No surface to lay it on whatsoever. Let's try 6 inches. Let's see if you can do it that big, by about something like 4 or something. Let's try that. Oh dear, we're tearing. It's me again. By about, oh dear, it's got that 4. So I'm going to take that off there. Let's see, I'm going to make a tiny one or something. And where's the join? Oh, it hasn't, it's not joined, that's good. Right then, so let's try this. Let's see which bit comes on the inside and which bit comes on the outside. So I'm going to, shall I don't know how to fold it like that? Shit, whatever way round, I've got to have that bit. Right. Now I'm going to fold it. I'm going to fold it with that on the inside, I think. And that on the outside. Right, so okay, like that. Let's try this then, yeah. So that comes like that. So that's a 4 by 6, and you do exactly the same. You can fold it which way you like, either that way or that way. And you can do, I'm going to have a go at doing that, what I thought of last time. Right, that's torn, but that's fine. We're not bothered about that because that's going to be part of the design now. So you just sort of fold it how you like. That's quite good. And that's made a more of an obvious pocket there. You can obviously go over those bits. You don't have to do this at all. You don't have to, no. Right, then I'm going to get a different colour because what colours have we got? We've got red, blue, or oh no, we have got green. I like that green. Let's say red, blue, or green, yellow. Let's use this one. This is a sort of a that sort of green, isn't it? Let's try and find. I can't see all my brushes. That'll do. I'll do that. See how we're doing. Yeah, that's done it, look. Yeah, so I've done that down, so we've got all patterns now, haven't we? So that's fine. Right, I'm not going to staple it. I'm going to do what I thought of. I'm going to get a piece of paper. Now there's a book page right here, so we'll use this. That was out that bag, I think. So I'll just, hold on. We'll just grab a piece of this, why not? I say not everybody's got book page, but this wasn't going to be any book page, but as it's here, I may as well, hadn't I? I think I'm going to glue that bit as well. Is it this one? It is, isn't it? That's the bit you glue. There. So you glue that bit there, that flap there, and then I'm going to glue along here on the top where I'm going to put this. Okay, like this. Oh, that's just one side of that. That's good. So I don't need that extra bit there. So I'm just going to, then I'm going to fold it up the other side like that. This is all on camera, you know. I'd never thought about this before I started. So there we go. Right, if you can, I don't know if you can. Oh no, I don't think if you're doing it. If you're going to use, if you're not going to glue it in, right? I would when I have to glue this in. I wouldn't obviously. You could glue that whole thing in, but don't glue that in. Otherwise, you won't get that pocket. I would just glue down one side. Then you got a lovely little tuck there, haven't you? I like tucks. I like putting things. Right, so that's absolutely wonderful. We could leave it like that, but let's do a little thing. I'm looking at my pens or crayons or something. I've got greens. Got these. Oh, that's ink tens. That's an actual one you can put. I haven't got any. Don't know if I've got my brushes handy. I've had my water in there for about 2 months. Yeah, let's go along here. Look like this. So that's green as well. What's the matter? You alright? What do you want? Is that bag in your way? Nanny's got a whole bag of things on your pillow, haven't I? Sorry. That's Nico's pillow, isn't it? I'm sorry, Nico. Parking Nanny's bag in your way there. Right. I think my voice isn't going to stay like this permanently. Right. Seems like it's permanent at the moment. I might get some fresh water in a minute, you know, because I don't know if that's going to be safe. Right, let's do this. Right, so I'm going to get some water and I'm going to put some, so we can do a little bit of a play there. Okay, won't be long. A brush of, oh no, there's plenty of, just found this brush, there's plenty of it. Yeah, that water is actually very clear, so I must have got it fresh a couple of months ago. No, not that many really. A few weeks ago. Right, before we went babysitting, right, which was about, how many weeks ago was that? 3 weeks ago? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's that then. So that's two. Yeah, that's those. I don't know. You get paper in it, and I've made some gorgeous little mini envelopes out of that stuff as well. All right, so there's this and that. So we've done 2 now, and that's bigger than that one. Okay, let's see if we can find something else to make one out of. And I don't know how I'm going to decorate it yet, so that's the question. Right, so I've got some paper of mine that's very decorated. I'm going to cut that end off. Then I'm going to make one out the whole lot, and then I'm going to probably decorate the back because it is single-sided printed. So that's what I did, one of my things, but it's not one of my best ones, but it's nice enough, I suppose. Right, then I'm going to cut the end off. Not sure. That was even an angry looking girl or a, I don't know, determined looking girl there. Can you see her? Determined or angry, I don't know. Oh no, that was right to start with, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't know how big this is. I know this is about 12 inches, just under, by 8 1/4. So that's going to be about, say, just over 11 now. By 8 1/4. I don't know whether the girl's going to end up upside down or not. But let's do this. I mean, they are, I think these is any way round, a lot of them. So, yeah, love that. That's my favourite. Love it. Yeah, I found my one of my books. I thought, where have I put that book? I've had it for 8 years. I haven't finished drawing in it yet. And I found it. And it looks so nice. I've got to finish it off. Yeah, do you know what? They seem to end up about the same size. I don't know if you can notice that. But anyway, let's see how that... Oh, yeah, that goes. Now, let's make sure we're going to get some nice... Oh, that works out a lot better, doesn't it? You've got a much bigger area there when you've got these bigger ones, look. Now you can have those as that. So I'm going to just fold that down. Okay, I'm going to just leave that there. Get these flush against the bottom, which they're not. And I'm going to see what we can do with this one. Okay, so that's a piece of very patterned paper. Now, I did tell people how to do these, so you can make them yourself. There's absolutely no reason why you can't, because they're not, art isn't involved really, it's just making marks on paper, as we've discussed before. Right, this time I am going to glue it. I'm going to glue this bit, okay, right at the bottom there. I didn't before because they were tiny and you wouldn't have had much room. Right, so down there like that, so that one goes there flush against that edge, okay, like that, and then this flush against this edge. Let's glue this. I'm trying to join in for some reason. Why didn't you use me? No, because I'm doing this instead this time. Okay. I used you last time, or part of you. There we go. So we glue that down there. Okay, so there we've got that. Okay, so that's nice, and then I'm going to glue this bit here as well. You can see you don't need much decorating on this one at all, do you? Because it's already very crazy. Yeah, I would have a go. I have got tutorials on how to do this sort of thing. Well, tutorial. It's called. I think the one I've actually done is I might have done two, have I? Masterboard is one of them, about masterboard. Oh yeah, let's use Tim Holtz. It doesn't matter what colour I use, though, does it? Let's have, I know. I'm going to use this one. Yeah, so it's masterboard's one of them. That shows you how to do them. And there's, I think there's another one. If there isn't, let me know and I'll do it. I absolutely love it, and I love teaching this because it's so easy, and I'm confident that if you can make marks on paper, you can write competently, then you can do competently, as in it doesn't matter if it's untidy. Don't worry about that, mine's terrible. I can actually write like, what's her name? Edwardian lady. I can actually write like that, but when I'm a normal writing, it's terrible. Yeah. So there we go. Look, that's so nice, isn't it? Oh yeah. So that's got those little pockets here and pockets here, and then you could actually stuff them with things, couldn't you? Have I got things to stuff them with, or do I make things? This is what I do, I'm afraid. So I'm always doing things, I'm always making things, and I think, well, I haven't got anything to put in it. So I need something here. If I did think something in that back pocket, it would have to be something like just over 4 inches by, I can't see what numbers are here, 5 inches, so 4 1/4 by 5 inches, something like that would make so you put a whole card in there like that. You can make little tags as well, perhaps with that base colour. Yeah, do you know, I like using watercolour paper. That's quite nice. Yeah, because look, if you look here, you've got other ladies around the back. If you look here, you've got that great big pocket there, and you've got an equally big pocket there, which is the same size. Then you've got that little one. Then there's actually another one there, and there's one here, one there, and is there another one there? Was it just, oh no, I'm thinking that. Wait a minute, let's have a look. That must be this one. Is it? No, that's not one there, is it? No, that's just, there should be one there. But if there was one there, I've now glued it up. There might be one, someone there, that one there. Yeah, I think that might be this. Why is it like that? I don't know. Oh, is that it? Oh, unless I've put that behind and normally I've put it in the front. Yeah, that could be it, look, couldn't it? I've put it behind and normally I've put it in the front. Yeah. I can't work. Do you know what? I don't even know. Yeah, that's glued there. And that's glued there. So there should be one. Sure, that must be the one then. That must be that one. Yeah, ignore me, ignore me. I'm just prattling on to myself. Right then, so let's see what we could put in these. I've got to be very careful with that. I would use things like this. I think things like that, that's from a pack. You could use that in journals as a piece. Yeah. I've got things like, I've got a cat on there now, but it's not fixed on. Things like this. I've bought loads of things like this. Yeah, I've bought absolutely loads. And let's see what else I've got. Let's see if I can nick something from here. The reason is because I think I've taken them all out and used them on the other one. Have I used them? Yeah. Except for that one. I'm not going to bore you too much. I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I enjoy making. Right. That's when I use the purple. So this is what I like to do. Like, this is a piece of, actually it's very smooth. It's actually the expensive watercolour paper, but don't worry about that. You don't need the expensive one. Okay, what I'll do is go around the edge with one of these chisels. I'm trying to do it quite neatly actually, but I don't know why it's not coming neat today. Okay, so just go around the edge with this. Probably because I'm on camera, of course. I don't usually do this on camera. Okay, so go around the edge like that. Ew, what's that noise? What did you hear that, dog? Yeah, I heard that as well. It's probably the cats. There's nobody in here but me. So it's probably the cat. Right, oh, let's, although Alex has left his telly on for some reason. I don't think he knew because he left his door. Oh, yeah, his door handles doesn't close. So I wonder if the cat's has gone in there. But don't tell him. I haven't heard it, honest. Right, let's get this. Around here. So I just do that gently around the edge there. So I've got one in the middle, a nice pattern there. I'm going to put a pattern on that in a minute. And all I do that is by hand draw some lines. And if you can't do it by hand, use a ruler, but it looks really nice by hand. And then you try and even it up as you go down. Because sometimes you start doing this or that. Yeah, there we go. There's that staple that didn't, yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, so I didn't do that very well, no. So you've got all those lines down there like that. And then you've got that round the edge. Let's do some little corner rounding here because I've actually rounded the corners on it. And you get a pen, and then you get a, oh, I could do a spots. Let's go do dots. It'd be quicker. It'd be quicker to do dots. But normally I do circles. But I normally do dots. The kids have been messing about with my pen, so I hope it's okay. Yeah, the grandkids invaded my craft room and definitely had this pen. There we go, that's great. And this is a really big pen. It's a 5M. Don't usually have those. In fact, I always used to insist on the 1Ms, but now it's not. I'm not just doing writing with them. Getting pen everywhere. Right. Ooh, that look nice. So you've seen my ones with the circles, haven't you? If you haven't seen them, they're on other videos. But the ones with the circles, don't they look nice? That looks so nice, doesn't it? So pretty. Oh. Let's do a close up. There we go. Hold on, why is it? Oh, so why has it done that? Right. So that would go somewhere like here. Yeah, like that. So you'd have that. So you don't have to have all these little things that, I mean, that's great, isn't it? I love that. Where's that little thing I found? In one of the little packs I got. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know where it's gone. No. I can't lose that. It's so gorgeous. I want to show you. Oh, I don't know where I've put it. Have I put it away? No, I have never put it away. Oh, it's over there. Right, so I'll tell you what else I've made as well. Right, I found this in one. Oh, how cute's that? That was in one of the little packs I've got. Isn't that cute? It's like a library card thing with a thing in it. You could easily make that. Oh, hold on. I didn't know people were ringing me. Right, a good thing about this camera is it doesn't switch off. My other one used to switch off my phone. And this is what I made as well from it. This is I don't know what flight, probably 120 GSM. It's not really thin paper. It's printed both sides. I printed, that was actually tea dyed. Let's see if I can give you a close up, because sometimes close up works. Right, so it's got little, I put tea bags on the paper and I scanned and copied it. And on the other side I've got that pattern as well. So I thought I'd just show you that. And look how cute that is. And that could actually go, these could go in here. If you got something to put in it, like, I don't know if that would fit in. No, it's too small. That one's too small. That won't fit in, but look how cute that is. That's so cute, isn't it? It won't go in very well because it's got a thing there, so you have to do that. But it's so cute, I forgive that. Right, so that could go in there or something like that, couldn't it? And I don't know, that could go in there. Something. So you've already got that. And then there's this envelope that I made ages ago that I've just put together the other day. That could go in one. Okay, and then there's this one. I wondered if perhaps I'd heard some noises. I wonder if that's the reason. I could have a random piece of paper or something to go in there. Okay, so that's cute, isn't it? So you've got sort of like, you can, I don't know, it looks a bit too random really, doesn't it? I think I can make I'm going to make something, I think. There's tickets and faux stamps. Faux stamps would go in the little one, wouldn't they? Faux stamps. That's great, that isn't it? Yeah, that's nice. So that could be a place for your faux stamps or tickets or something as well. Okay, so I'm going to make something actually as well, I think, for these. Right then, so what have I put in here? Right, this is the one I've done mainly. I think I showed you up to that one. Oh, also got it. Right then, so I've got some minis. It's a mini matchbook and it's got some flowers in it. Yay. Mini booklet. There, look. Yay. And mini envelope with closure, and it's got some hearts, I think. Oh, normal heart. Oh, I thought I'd cut out the fancy hearts, but I haven't. Okay. The fancy hearts, as in the scalloped edge ones. Yeah. And then some butterflies in there. So they match that. Okay, so that's dry now. he didn't take long to dry, really, surprisingly. Right then, I do hope you like my content today. I totally appreciate anybody who gives me a thumbs up for my videos. You know, I'm always thinking about that as well. And how lovely it is if people give me, you know, subscribe to my channel as well. That's absolutely amazing. And I think, oh, bless them. It doesn't tell you, it used to tell you occasionally who subscribes. It doesn't tell me now. And it used to tell me all the time. Right, okay, unless everybody has gone incognito. Right, so this is the other one I did, and that's got the, I think that's amazing. I love that, because that's perfect for that. It's got that thing there, and then I made that, didn't I? Oh, a little note as well. That. So I've done that. And that. And obviously you can add one at the back as well, which I haven't done. Oh, I could add something like that. That would fit in, actually, because it's that big. That would get swallowed by that, but it could hide behind there. That's a 3x3. Yeah. Right, so that's all done. And then there's that one as well, where I've put the faux stamps in. Those cute little library pockets. And that one that was in that pack. So cute, isn't it? Yeah. I thought, oh, that's so cute. And that's one I made ages ago. Okay, and I could put that there like that, I suppose, so you could see. I think I'd thanked you. I think I thanked you all, but my phone just went off, so I had to delete some files, so just continue. Okay, so I'm just going to say goodbye, and thank you so much for watching me. Okay, and goodbye.